Welcome to Daybreak Online Reporting. I'm Jim Abrams. Look at Obituaries brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home in Sylacauga and Childersburg. Mrs. Betty Bryant, age 75, died Tuesday in Birmingham. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, announcing funeral service for Tommy Gray Lawrence, age 69, of Sylacauga, will be on Thursday at noon from Pleasant Hill Baptist Church in Prattville, with burial in the Pleasant Hill Cemetery. Visitation tonight at the North Chapel of Curtis & Son Funeral Home from 5 till 8. The body will lie in state at the church on Thursday from 10 until noon. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Funeral service for Jimmy F. Jones of Childersburg will be today at 1 p.m. from Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, with burial in the Green Hill Cemetery. Visitation noon until 1 o'clock today at the funeral home, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, directing. Funeral service for Nettie Ermeline Cox, age 76, is today at 2 p.m. from the chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home. Burial in the Tallahatchie Cemetery. Mrs. Cox died Monday, November the 10th, at her residence, Radley Smith Funeral Home, directing. Visitation today, noon until 2 at Radley Smith. William Meggs, age 68, of Sylacauga, died November the 11th at his residence, Radley Smith Funeral Home, announcing. Funeral service for Mrs. Lois V. Moody Wilson, age 98, is 3 o'clock Thursday at New Salem Baptist Church. Burial in the Bethlehem New Salem Cemetery. Visitation Thursday, noon until 2 o'clock at the funeral home, Radley Funeral Home, directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Ella Benson is Thursday at Great Bethel Baptist Church at 1 p.m. Burial in the Mount Pleasant Baptist Church Cemetery. Funeral service for Ruth L. Bowie, age 86, is Thursday at 1 o'clock in Cropwell Baptist Church, with burial in the Greenfield Cemetery. Visitation will be held at the church from 11:30 until 1 o'clock on Thursday. Sam's funeral service, directing. Memorial service for Mr. Otis Motor Holly, age 84, is 11:30 Thursday from Armour's Memorial Chapel, Armour's Memorial Funeral Home, directing. Funeral service for Larry Darnell Swain, age 64, is Thursday at noon from King's Chapel, UCC. Burial in the church cemetery. And visitation will be tonight, 6 until 7 o'clock at the funeral home, Sims Funeral Service, directing. Funeral service for Mr. Homer Hoyt Underwood, age 83, is today at 2 o'clock from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Veterans honors provided by the Alexander City Veterans Honor Guard. Burial in the Hillview Cemetery. The family receiving friends at 11:30 until 1:30 at the funeral home, Radley Funeral Home, directing. Obituaries brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Your weather forecast calling for a kind of a mild day today with a partly sunny sky and a high near 61. Colder tonight with a low near 37. Then big changes coming the rest of your work week through your weekend, with the highs only in the low 50s tomorrow, mid to upper 20s by Friday morning, mid to upper 40s for daytime highs on Friday with a brisk wind, and then Friday night low to mid 20s. Warming a bit on Saturday with sunshine, highs in the mid to upper 50s, lows in the mid to upper 30s, and chance of rain in here on Sunday, 90% chance, with highs in the 50s and lows in the mid to upper 30s. Happy birthday on this Wednesday to Terry Moore Fallon, also to Glenn Kelly, and to Lewis Archer, former pastor at First United Methodist Church in Sylacauga, all celebrating birthdays today. And of course, yesterday was Veterans Day across our country, and Veterans Day events took place throughout the state of Alabama. And there you see the Grand Marshal, Sergeant Retired Ed Jenkins in Sylacauga, and he served in the Vietnam War, and he was a Grand Marshal of the Sylacauga Veterans Day Parade. And many people lined the streets of Norton and Broadway, and a great turnout, not just in Sylacauga, but in Talladega and Childersburg as well for Veterans Day 2014. Don't forget, Guy Penrod will be in Talladega at the Ritz Theater tomorrow night. And of course, Guy Penrod, former lead singer with the Gaither Vocal Band for some 14 years. He'll be at the Ritz Theater, one show only tomorrow night. And they marking the revival of the theater's marquee gospel series, Guy Penrod, in concert at the Ritz Theater tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. That'll do it for Daybreak Online Reporting. I'm Jim Abrams.